All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, world. Bonjour, bonsoir, wherever you are connecting from. We are delighted to have you this morning with us. Thank you very much for coming on today's special show. It's your favorite Saturday early morning show, early morning spicy show, the Cook School with Chef Jessica, and of course, the nutritionist Tunde. Now, wherever you're connecting from, we want to welcome you. Please do say to your friends, your colleagues, your neighbors, say to them that the show is back on their screens. And just to say as well that we are streaming live on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, you can actually click on the subscribe button and also click on the notification bell just on there as well, so that you can get us whenever we are live. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Merci beaucoup. Thank you for coming on this morning. Gracias. Thank you for coming on this morning. We have live pictures coming through from the studio of Chef Jessica and the nutritionist. I can see them looking sharp. I can see them looking sharp, and they're ready to go. Don't forget that this is an interactive session, so you can ask all your questions this morning using the Q&A button and also the chat area. Without wasting any time, we're going to go live into the studio where we have the nutritionist and the chef waiting and standing by. Over to you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Marvel. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much. That was wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Marvel.
All right,
Good
guys.
morning, Africa. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good morning, Africa. Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Excel region. Good morning, Salad Master. Good morning to the whole world. Yeah, I'm super excited today because it's another very interesting episode of our virtual healthy cooking show. And I'm sure most of our viewers are super duper excited. By the way, my name is Tunde, and I'm a clinical nutritionist. And also, guys, you know, I don't do this alone. I don't come on this show alone. I'm always alongside with the best, I call her the best chef in the whole world. Please welcome Chef Jessica.
Hi, good morning, the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, because we are all over the world. Good morning, Africa. Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Lagos State. Good morning, Elza region. And of course, good morning, Salad Master. Thank you all for staying with us this morning.
There you go. You heard it right from the best chef already. Thank you so much, guys. And by the way, this virtual healthy cooking show has been sponsored by Salad Master. Thank you so much, Salad Master, for giving us the privilege to be on this platform to share with our viewers how to make their food their medicine, how to retain about 93% of the medicine in their food, and how to prevent lifestyle disease like cancer, obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, stroke, and the likes with the nutrients in our food. Exactly. The idea for us here is to make your food your medicine by retaining the nutrients in your food, making your kitchen your clinic by focusing on most of our Nigerian delicacies, our Nigerian cuisines. We travel around the world in Nigeria, just within Nigeria. We go to the north, we go to the south, we go to the east, we go to the west to get you the best of the best and cook it in the most healthy way you can ever imagine. So thank you so much, Salad Master, for giving us this privilege. Okay, so without wasting much of our time, we have so much to do today. And we have a very fantastic, fabulous menu that has been put together by Chef Jessica. So I'll be giving Chef Jessica this second to share with us the interesting menu we have for us today.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Tunde, for that wonderful introduction.
Thank you.
Okay, for today's menu, we are going to the west and the north.
We are going to the west and the north. My Western brothers, hope you're getting ready. And the Northerners, hope you're getting ready for us, okay?
All right. So for the first thing I'm going to do this morning is the Ishapa soup. That is from the west. That is Yoruba delicacy.
Yoruba delicacy.
And precisely, this special soup is specially eaten with pounded yam.
Pounded yam. I'm sure when you say pounded yam, some my Ekiti brothers and sisters, they like pounded yam. They can eat it in the morning, in the afternoon, in the night, in the midnight. If care is not taken. They say if you've gone to visit an Ekiti man and they've not offered you pounded yam, You have not gotten to Anikiti house. Exactly. That's what I heard.
I need to get there.
Exactly.
All right. So for the second menu this morning is going to Acha. That is from the northern part of Nigeria.
The northern part. Okay, so we're talking about Kano, Kaduna, Jos, and the likes. Wow.
So Gwote Acha, that is the one we are going to be having this morning. The second menu.
Fantastic. Yeah, guys, that's it. I'm sure you guys are super duper excited. We're going to be sharing with you how to make this recipe in a very interesting way. So all you need to do now is to grab your pen, grab the jotters to take note of these fantastic recipes and ingredients that we're going to be sharing with you.
Exactly. Okay. And that Gwote Acha from northern part of Nigeria. It's not a soup, it's a porridge.
It's a porridge.
Yeah, it's a porridge. It's a porridge eaten with a corn.
Grounded corn. Interesting. I was thinking it's a soup actually.
No, it's not.
Okay, so I'm super excited. I can't even wait to see this, have a feel of it, know how it's being cooked and all that. So without wasting much of our time, I guess Chef Jessica will just dive in, start doing all the magic already.
Yeah. So first thing first, when you get to the kitchen and you want to prepare a delicious meal, you have to wash your hand with soap and clean water. So I'll be doing that very fast. Then I'll introduce the recipes I'll be using this morning for the Ishapa soup and Gwote Acha, and also introduce the wonderful Salad Master healthy cooking system that we'll be using this morning.
Fantastic. There you go. You heard it already from Chef Jessica. She has to do the whole hygiene. Make sure you clean your urns. You must have touched some different surfaces and germs flying around. So you have to wash your hands just like Chef Jessica has rightly done.
All right. So quickly, I have to introduce the recipes for the Ishapa soup. I'll introduce the recipes for the Ishapa soup because the Ishapa soup is the first thing I'll be cooking this morning.
Okay.
Or rather, we'll be cooking this morning. So for the Ishapa soup, I'll be using goat meat.
You're going to be using our goat meat.
I'll be using our goat meat. Already pre-boiled. Yeah, already pre-boiled. Then I'll be using some fresh red bell pepper, red scotch bonnet, and red chili, and plenty of onions, all blended.
Wow,
all blended already. Then I'll be using melon, that is egusi.
That's a melon.
That is a melon. Then I'll be using this, what they call Ishapa. This is the white zobo leaf.
White zobo leaf. That's the hibiscus leaf, but the white. We have the white and the red.
Yes. And also very healthy.
Very, very healthy.
Very healthy. Now I'll be using some smoked mackerel fish.
Mackerel fish. I love mackerel.
And stockfish.
Oh, wow.
Using stockfish.
We have some stockfish there.
What is the Yoruba delicacy? That is to be using our locust beans.
Our locust beans. That's
yeah. I'll be using blended grounded crayfish.
Grounded crayfish. Wow, fantastic.
For the Ishapa soup. Then I'll be using the stock. This is the stock from the goat's meat. Okay. I season that with sea salt and just with dry grounded pepper. That is black pepper or Cameroon pepper. Then I'll be using scent leaf. It's optional, but since I thought that I'm not using the fresh one, so I decided to use this to have some grain in my soup.
Wow, fantastic.
Yes. So then I'll be using onions.
Okay.
So these are all the recipes for the Ishapa soup. That is from Ekiti State, mostly eaten by Ekiti State people.
Wow, interesting.
Okay, now next to our Gwote Acha, that is the Hausa delicacy.
The Hausa for our northern brothers and sisters. Yes. Exactly. I'm super excited. I want to see what we have from the end.
So that is corn porridge. We'll be using biscuit bones.
Biscuit bones. I love biscuit bones.
Biscuit bones. They will be using raw granite was crushed.
This is raw granite.
Crushed, not
raw granite. Wow, interesting.
Then I'll also be using locust beans.
Locust beans. So the northerners, they use locust beans as well.
Wow. I'll be adding ginger and some onions.
Oh, fantastic.
Then here we have our raw corn.
Okay.
Crushed.
Okay.
We have our green here. Then we have our yakwa.
Our yakwa leaf.
Yakwa leaf. This porridge is actually a mixture of different kinds of vegetables. So it depends on the kind of vegetable you want to add. Then we'll be using spring onion. I love the scallions. I love the taste.
So you could decide to choose whatever vegetables.
Whatever vegetables. I'll be adding some garden egg.
Wow.
Some cabbage. That is tomatoes,
Tomato.
fresh tomatoes, and fresh pepper, grounded fresh pepper, and smoked mackerel,
Mackerel.
and also grounded crayfish.
Fish. Oh, wow. That's
Then I'll be
interesting.
using grounded pepper,
Okay.
sea salt to
To
taste,
taste. Okay.
and I'll be using Cajun spice.
Cajun spice.
Yeah, I'll be using
Okay.
Cajun spice. So these are all the recipes for the Gwote Acha, that is from the northern
Interesting.
part of Nigeria. So first again, before we get started cooking, I have to wash my hand with soap
Again.
and water
So guys, you
again.
see, hygiene is key in the kitchen. Once you're in the kitchen, you need to be conscious of your hygiene, because your food, you want to retain the nutrients and you want to use the nutrients to prevent, manage, and reverse most lifestyle diseases that are on the increase today, cancer, diabetes, and a whole lot more. We have friends, families, and a lot of people out there suffering from either of these diseases. The idea for us is prevention. And for those that are predisposed, we help manage and reverse, basically.
Yes. So when I'm cooking the food, I have to quickly make a recap on the recipes again while I'm cooking the food.
Okay.
But first now I have to start
Let
with
me
the
help you.
Acha.
Okay.
With the Acha, I'll be starting with the onions.
The onions.
And I'll be using our wonderful salad master food processor.
Wow. Guys, can you see this food processor? This food processor is magical. It's awesome. This baby right here, your kitchen is not complete without this baby.
Exactly.
You need this baby in your kitchen. This salad master food processor, you need it in your kitchen. It makes your job very, very fast. It cuts your kitchen time into half. That's what we need. You don't want to spend all the hours in the kitchen cutting and slicing and shredding. But once you got this in your kitchen, it makes your job easy, very convenient, and super fast. See how she's gonna.
Yes, and it's manual, very easy.
And it's
to
manual,
use.
you can imagine.
5 different cones
Fantastic.
and shapes. This can give you up to 50 different kinds of.
Up to 50 different kinds of shapes. Wow.
Depending on how you
Guys, can you see that? Guys,
so I'll be slicing these onions using cone number 2, very fast.
Guys, can you see that? Can you see that? Wow, see that cut? Wow. That is so super fine. Can you see that in no time at all? Can you see what we got here? This is interesting, guys. I know you want this machine. Now, all you need to do to get this baby here, this machine here, is to call that person that has invited you on this call and ask, how do I, and by the way, let me share you a secret. It's free. So you need to call and ask, how do I get it for free? That's the ultimate question.
And the bowl too, you can see
exactly.
your bowl too for salad and puddings.
Exactly.
Very, very
so
amazing.
In no time, we achieve this. So we have our onions already.
Okay. So I'll be using 7 quarts. This is
our
seven
7 quarts. Guys, can you see that this is our 7 quarts? Okay. How many people can this feed at a time?
This can feed up to 8 to 10 people.
8 to 10 people. Can you see how big it is? Can you see? Wow, fantastic, fantastic.
And this is preheated already. So to check if it's ready to fry, not
okay. Can you see? Can you see it's empty, guys? Can you see it's empty? So to check if it's ready, no single drop of oil, no nothing. So let's see if it's ready. Let's see if it's ready. Wow, can you see the bubbles? Can you see the bubbles? That means it's ready. So you preheat and then you sprinkle some drops of water. You get this bubble and it shows it's ready. Wow, fantastic. See running. Wow, wow.
Okay, so now I have to toss in these onions and stir fry it for some 2
seconds.
So
we have our onions without a single drop of oil. And then what we're trying to do now is to get the juice out of the onion. And by the way, onions are very, very nutritious. They have lots of antioxidants. And antioxidants, they help us fight against infection. They help boost our immune system. They have lots of anti-inflammatory properties in there. And they have lots of also antibacterial and antifungal properties that prevents us from falling sick and prevents some kind of infection. So onions is very, very good, super healthy. Let's do more onions, guys. I know some people
add this little water. I don't want us to cook on pepper.
Okay. The stock has some pepper.
Yeah, I have some pepper.
Wow, can you imagine? Wow, fantastic, guys. Fantastic. Wow, wow. Guys, can you see that? This is awesome. This is awesome. So we have just our onions and a little bit of water and our stock.
And our goat meat stock.
Exactly.
So the next one now is to add all the blended pepper. That is the red bus scotch, scotch, and of course plenty of onions.
Onions, guys, can you see that? So we have lots of nutrients in here already too as well. Our red bell pepper, our red pepper and the likes, they contain lots of antioxidants, guys. And you really want to maximize these antioxidants. Okay, lots of micronutrients that the body actually needs. It's also high in lycopene, which is very, very good. It actually helps to fight infection and a whole lot. So we're adding some more as well.
Yes.
Wow, this is interesting.
Because
so
I'm not using any oil.
Any oil. So normally we would have used palm oil.
Palm oil.
Yeah,
that onions would have used palm oil, heated it for some few minutes, like bleaching it for some few minutes with the onions then.
But this time around, guys, guess what? No single drop of oil whatsoever. And this is way more healthy. Reason being that you're not bleaching the oil. By the time you expose your palm oil, which is okay, on a high heat, you change the chemical bond, you change the molecular structure. It becomes trans fat or hydrogenated fat. But this time around, we're not using any form of oil, coupled with the fact that it reduces the amount of calories we have in our food, which makes it very, very healthy. Very, very healthy. Guys, can you see that? Coming up very nicely, very smooth. I love the color. I love the feel. I love the aroma. I hope you're taking note of all this. I hope you're taking note of all this. Now, by the way, we are using our healthy cooking system. You know, it's made from 316 titanium. Titanium metal, trust me, it's very, very good because there is no form of chemical reaction with the food you are cooking and also with the nutrients you are cooking in your food because you want to retain the nutrients. The idea from the way we cook is to make sure we retain about 93% of the nutrients in our food. And when you retain the nutrients, you have your medicine intact. When you retain your nutrients, then you are able to fight most of these lifestyle diseases with the medicine in your food. The nutrients is actually the key, and that's what we're all about. So we are retaining minimum of 93%. And trust me, that's a pass mark.
Yeah. So the next thing I will be adding is the goat meat and then the stockfish and sea salt to taste.
So we are adding our goat meat, stockfish, and sea salt to taste. Wow, that's fantastic. You know, guys, I'd always advise we do more goat meat than the red meat because goat meat has more lean protein. It's more lean. Yeah, we have less fat. In fact, almost no fat, unlike the red meat. And some part of the red meat adds some natural fat alongside. And then, trust me, it's really not healthy when we get to a certain age or when some people are predisposed to some certain lifestyle diseases, basically. Okay. So you can proceed.
All right. So the goat meat, I'll be adding the goat meat now already prepared to save us time.
Okay. So we have our goat meat going in there nicely. Well, guys, can you see that? And also we have
also the stockfish.
Stockfish. Yes. Okay. Fantastic.
Coming out nicely. Here and then allow it to simmer for
3 to 5 minutes.
Okay, so why that is
you add sea salt?
Yeah, I'll add sea salt. Yeah.
Okay.
Doing well.
That's fantastic.
Okay, we have a sea salt.
So you have our sea salt. Yeah. Fantastic. That helps to spice it up a bit. And we're choosing sea salt because it's all natural. Yeah, we don't want anything processed with some chemicals or fortified or added, but this time around it's all natural. And that's the idea for us.
Yeah. So now I'm giving it a little stir and then allow this to simmer for 2 to 3 minutes.
2 to 3 minutes.
Okay, so while that is cooking, I have to proceed with the melon.
The melon, guys, I love melon. Some people are skeptical about melon, but melon is good. Melon is very good actually. I'm going to share with you some health benefits of using melon.
Okay, so this is the melon. That is
egusi seed. That's what we call the melon. In Yoruba, I don't know what Igbos call it. I don't know what Hausas call it, but in Yoruba, it's called egusi. So you have the grinded egusi.
I don't know what Igbos still call it, but in Igbo language, we call it egusi. All right. Okay, this is the egusi now. So I have to make it in a paste. I'll be adding the goat meat stock to make it in a paste, like I want to mold it as if I'm frying akara or cake.
Okay. So our melon is actually healthy. A lot of people complain that it's oil. The oil is much. Yeah, It's good oil because it's plant-based. So I prefer, to chill with the melon, the egusi, because it's plant-based oil and it's good oil. It's not animal fats. It's not animal fats at all. It's plant-based, which makes it healthy. So that's why when we directly reduce the fact that you are using the animal fats, you are frying inside deep oil or something, this time around, we know that we are making you eat alternatives, which is a way more healthier option. So you can imagine we have our melon, which is very good, super high in protein, good source of protein.
Okay, so I've finished making it in a paste. So I'll be putting that inside the Ishapa soup to simmer all together.
Okay, so we're going to be adding the paste of the egusi, that's the melon, in the Ishapa soup.
Yes, in the Ishapa soup.
Fantastic. Guys, can you see that? This is coming out nicely. Wow. Can you see that color? Can you see how it looks? Looking so delicious already. I can feel it. I hope you guys, okay. So you just drop it in.
Just drop it.
Oh, fantastic. Wow. Wow. Can you see that? Wow. So then this cooks through. Wow, guys. I hope you guys, I hope you are taking notes. I hope you have your pen. I hope you have your jotters and you are taking note of all these steps. Normally you would have used oil, but we're choosing not to use red oil. And see, we still have the color. It looks very, very amazingly attractive. Now, some people eat with their eyes. This is already calling. But guess what? We are conscious about the nutrients. We are particular about the nutrients. We want you to eat, we want you to enjoy the fact that you are eating, and most importantly, we want to make sure that we retain the nutrients in your food, because we want to use these nutrients to combat lifestyle diseases. A lot of people are challenged, they're fighting, they're struggling with obesity, diabetes, stroke, blood pressure, and the likes. But this time around, we want to show you that your food, your natural food, can actually help you manage and reverse. I particularly know the reason why I use the word reverse, because the food is going to go into the system and work from the cellular function, start from the cell itself, and help you reverse whatever lifestyle disease. And that's why we carefully show you better ways, good techniques and procedures in making sure that you're able to achieve this while making your different Nigerian delicacies. So over to you again, Chacha.
Yeah, thank you.
You're
so
welcome.
while that we are allowing that to cook, I have to quickly make a recap on the
Ishapa. What else do you need? You need this. Let me help you. You need the locust beans, I guess. What else do you need? This, the Cajun spice.
I need the crayfish.
The crayfish. Okay, fantastic. Is there anything you need?
Yeah. So for the Ishapa recipes, I use red bell pepper, red scotch bonnets. Recipes for Ishapa soup are red bell pepper, red scotch bonnets, red chili, onions, locust beans, smoked mackerel fish, Ishapa leaf, that is the white zobo leaf.
White zobo leaf, that's the hibiscus leaf.
Yeah, hibiscus leaf, the white zobo leaf, which is also very healthy. Then we use melon, blended crayfish, stockfish, and goat meat, and then sea salt to taste. And I use onions too as well. So these are the recipes for the Ishapa soup.
Fantastic.
Okay, so now I have to put the crayfish and the locust beans.
And the locust beans, wow.
They will all cook together.
So viewers, now I'm sure the reason why we're actually trying to do all this natural spicing and all that is because we want to prevent as much as possible every form of processed chemical, spices from our food. And that's why we have chosen not to use no form of seasoning cubes at all. Everything is natural. Now, this is the locust beans. It's locally known in Nigeria here. Very nutritious as well. It's very high in protein. Yeah, people don't know it's very high in protein. It's very nutritious. So when you take more locust beans, you consume more protein.
Okay, so this is the locust beans.
We have different types.
Locally called
Iru. Then I know that in Yoruba they say Iru Yoro, and Iru. That's the way they call it. There are different types. There's the meshy one together, and there's this one that comes out. Exactly. So there are different types basically. Yeah.
So when I go to the sellers, I ask them, this is the particular dish I want to use. Exactly. So they give me the one
that you're going to use for this. Okay, fantastic. So no form of seasoning cube at all. So we're using our crayfish.
We are using our grounded crayfish.
Wow, that's another good source of protein. Super high in protein, guys.
Yeah.
Guys, can you see that this is awesome? This is amazing. Can you see how it's coming up to boil? It's looking so good without a single drop of oil. Fantastic, guys. Fantastic. Fantastic. The calorie is in check. Now we are not scared. We're not worried about the amount of calories. Oh, my doctor says I'm becoming obese. I'm adding weight. My cholesterol is high. I'm worried about my calorie content. Now, guess what? There's no additional calories in there because there's no single drop of oil.
Yeah. So the next one is the smoked mackerel fish. So I'll be adding all this. Then I'll give it a little stir.
Interesting. We have everything. Guys, I hope you're taking notes. I hope our viewers are really taking note because it's becoming interesting. As I can see, it's coming out really nice already. Nice.
And the aroma,
I can feel it already. Yum, yum, I can feel it. When Chef Jessica says yum, 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 that means it's really yummy, yum.
Okay, the next one I'll be adding is the hibiscus leaf. Is that what you call it?
Yes, the hibiscus leaf. Yeah, in Yoruba, we call it Ishapa leaf, but in English, it's the white hibiscus leaf.
I was not able to get the fresh one from the market because it's very rare. It's not common in the market. So I have to get the dry one. Then I wash this with salt. It has this very sour taste, just like zobo, okay, with the red zobo. So also the same thing with the white zobo. It has this very sharp taste. So to remove that sour taste, you have to use salt to wash it. So I have to put it because it's dry.
Okay. So we are adding our Ishapa leaf at this time. Guys, guess what? This is Ishapa soup in Ekiti, in Ado Ekiti. My brothers and sisters, this is Ishapa soup, and most times they eat this with pounded yam. You know, Ekiti people, they love pounded yam. They really love pounded yam. You know, I have some Ekiti people, some Ekiti friends, and every time I visit, it's always pounded yam. So even when they make this soup, the next thing that goes along with it is pounded yam. That's the thing about Ekiti people. But the good thing is that this soup is very, very nutritious. But guess what? We are cooking it in a more healthy way because thanks to Salad Master, because with Salad Master, we can afford to cook without a single drop of oil.
Exactly.
You know, which is very good. This makes it way healthy. So normally, an individual that has health issues might be concerned that I want to limit how much Ishapa soup I consume because of the palm oil. But this time around, that person can afford to eat as much as possible because there's no single drop of oil and there's no single seasoning cubes. Everything that goes in is all natural and fresh, and it's super healthy. Very interesting.
Yeah. So I have to cover this and allow this to simmer for 5 to 8 minutes. While that is cooking, we have to start with Gwote Acha.
Gwote Acha, my Northerners brothers and sisters. Guess what? We're coming. We're gonna drive into Kano, Kaduna, Katsina, Gombe, and the likes. Kano and the likes. Okay, so I'm super excited coming through to see you guys. We're about leaving. We're gonna come back to Ekiti State, but we are just chilling there for now while we pay you guys a visit to see how we get across to our Gwote Acha, according to what Chef Jessica said. So I guess we're going to be using a good boy.
No, we're not using our
good boy. Okay, all right then. All right, fantastic. So by the way, for those of you that are joining us for the first time on YouTube, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button on your YouTube and also share with your friends and family. So you get notifications anytime we are coming your screen, we're coming your way to share with you healthy, nutritious Nigerian delicacies. Remember, we're focusing on Nigerian cuisines. We're checking out how we can actually achieve to retain our medicine, which is our nutrient. Our nutrient is key for us. So the idea for us is to make sure that your food can actually help you prevent most of these lifestyle diseases. Because for me, I say prevention is the best cure. I don't know if you agree with me, but the truth is prevention is the best cure. So we want to show you how you can use your natural food, which is the best, to show you how you can prevent and also manage and reverse. Mr. Marvel, I don't know if you are there, you have any questions for us. Maybe people have questions for us. We're very much here for you, to actually answer those questions.
Hello. Wow, I must say this is awesome. I must say this is awesome. In French, they will say "c'est génial." This is amazing. Forgive my French, but it's so amazing. I had to speak some French this morning. C'est génial. This is awesome. Now, if you have any questions, please do send your questions in. At the moment, we don't have any questions, but I know we have lots of people who are tuned on YouTube at the moment. It's amazing, and we are ready to actually see the end of the Yoruba dish that Chef Jessica is making. So I'm going to hand it back to you guys in the studio as you finish up the Yoruba dish. And when we have questions, I'll come back to you. Over to you.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So we're back in the clinic. I call this place the clinic because this is where the magic happens. We're trying as much as possible to make sure we use our food as our medicine, we retain the nutrients in our food, and reverse most of these lifestyle diseases that are on the increase today. So what's the next thing we're doing? So guys, can you see this? Can you see this sticking? Can you see this sticking? Now this is called the vapor valve. Now we cook from medium, click low. When the temperature gets to 86 degrees, this starts to tick, letting you know that the temperature is high enough to cook your food without destroying the nutrients in your food. And all you need to do is to turn it low. Turn it low so it saves you on energy. It saves you a whole lot on energy. Can you see that ticking? That's called the vapor valve. So Chef Jessica is going to turn it low and then you stop ticking. So what's the next thing we're going to be doing, Chef Jessica? Gwote Acha.
Northern part of Nigeria.
Okay, fantastic. So we're going to be making a Gwote Acha, which is from the northern part of Nigeria. I can't wait, actually. I can't wait to see how this turns out. So what are we going to, we're showing the recipes, right? We're showing the recipes for Gwote Acha.
Yeah.
Let's see what we have.
So for the recipes for the Gwote Acha, I'm doing a quick recap on that.
On the recipe,
the recipe, we have our biscuit bones.
Our biscuit bone. Wow, fantastic. We have our biscuit bone.
Our crushed granules.
Our crushed granules.
Our yam kwali.
Yam kwali.
That is the English name for plain food. And the blended crayfish, spring onions or scallions, smoked mackerel fish, grounded red scotch bonnet, chopped tomatoes, chopped fresh tomatoes, garden egg, cabbage, green, and dried corn, dried blended corn, roughly blended dry corn, grounded pepper, that's red chili, and I'll be using some Cajun spice, and then iru. So these are the recipes for the Gwote Acha. That is, Gwote Acha is a porridge. So that is what I'll be using this morning for the Gwote Acha. That is from northern part of Nigeria. You can use any vegetables of your choice. Can use different, like even English recipes like parsley, depending on the kind of vegetables you want to use to make this wonderful, delicious delicacy from the northern part of Nigeria. Okay. All right. So quickly, we have to get started with the
Gwote Acha.
Gwote Acha soup.
So we are doing a Gwote Acha soup or a pottage or porridge, as the case may be. I'm so excited. I can't even wait to see how it comes out, really.
So quickly, I have to wash my hands again.
Yeah. So she's washing her hands again. So just quickly, thank you so much, Lad Master, for sponsoring this. We're in Excel region. We're in Lagos, Nigeria, in Victoria Island office in Excel region. So we're expecting you to come through to the office to find out how you can get this amazing piece, to find out how you can get all of this, the Salad Master machine, the food processor, and the like. So please don't hesitate to also subscribe on our YouTube channel and share with family and friends, okay? Exactly. Remember, this is Exo region in Victoria Island here in Lagos, Nigeria.
Yeah. So now quickly, let's get back to the Salad Master food processor. Okay.
The amazing food processor.
The amazing food processor. So this is our ginger. I'll be using ginger. You can see that the skin is still on.
Exactly.
We need to peel off the skin because it's a tuber crop.
Tuber crop.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the idea for us is that you should leave the skin around it because about 50% of the medicine is around the skin. Okay. So can you see that? Can you see this machine? This is fantastic.
Code number 2 because I love my onions in thin slice.
Wow, wow. Can you see that? We're using our code number 2. It's coming out very nice. Using our world famous Salad Master machine. Yes. And I say without this, your kitchen is not complete.
It's not complete.
So please try to make sure that you put this in your kitchen. It saves your kitchen time. It cuts your kitchen time into half, as a matter of fact. Exactly. It's very fast, very efficient, very easy to use. It gives you about 250 different shapes and sizes, depending on what you're actually aiming to achieve. So we have our ginger also.
So I'll be shredding this with code number 1.
Code number 1, which is the shredder. So it gives us very tiny, and the garlic and ginger is very, very nutritious as well. It has lots of anti-inflammatory properties. For some people that have issues with arthritis, joint pain, knee pain, and the like, you get lots and lots of anti-inflammatory properties in your ginger.
Exactly. So it's all ready. So now,
fantastic.
Yeah. So
I guess I'm crying a bit because of the onions. The onions, guys. Yeah, if you're in this kitchen, you feel the onions. Very powerful.
Even my eyes too.
Yeah.
So I'll be using our wonderful Salad Master.
10 quarts.
This is 10 quarts.
Wow, fantastic. How many people can this actually cook for, Chef Jessica?
This can feed up to 15 to 20 people.
Can you see how big that is? That's about 9 liters. That's about 9 liters, and it can feed up to about 15 to 20 people.
Yeah.
So if you have a big family, you have your aunties, your uncles around, extended families and the likes, this would actually serve, and you can actually make your soup with this. It will serve you well. And you can also make your jollof rice or your fried rice without oil, just like the way we teach.
Exactly. So now, to fry the onions.
As usual, we have to check if it's ready because we preheated. So all you need to just
your cookware. Just to splash some little water or some water.
Can you see? Yeah, once you get that bubble, it's ready. It's
ready. So now I can put in the onions and the ginger.
Okay.
And stir fry for some seconds.
Can you see that without a single drop of oil? So we're going to use the juice from our onions and ginger. Fantastic. Wow, can you see that? That's fantastic. So we're going to be using the juice from our onions. And remember, our onions are super nutritious, lots and lots of antimicrobial properties, anti-fungus properties, and the likes. And likewise, our ginger, which is high in lots and lots of antioxidants. It can help you fight some kind of infection, help you boost your immune system. And remember, your immune system are like the soldiers that help you fight. When you're about to fall sick, you're about to fall ill, and your immunity is low, you're breaking down. But guess what? When you're a soldier, your white blood cells, your immune system is kicking up. You just come out strong, okay? You come out strong. So that's the idea.
Okay, the onions is ready just the way I like it. Now I'll be adding the biscuit bone stock. The stock from the biscuit bones, yes.
So adding our biscuit bone stock.
Yeah. I have to add a little water because these
Okay,
two I
let me
boiled
help you
with
with
some
this.
pepper.
Yeah.
So we'll not be choking on
On
pepper.
pepper,
Talking and sneezing.
Exactly. Oh, fantastic. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. So now I can pour in the biscuit bone stock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a biscuit bone stock in there now,
Yes.
but very nutritious as well.
Mhm. So now I have to add the blended red scotch bonnets.
Oh, a red scotch bonnet pepper. It's high in lots of flavonoids, lots of
Atarodo, locally called
antioxidants.
atarodo. Yeah.
Atarodo is quite spicy though. It's quite spicy, but there are lots of antioxidants in there, lots of flavonoids in there, and lots of nutritious and micronutrients that the body actually needs.
Okay, so the next one I'll be adding is the biscuit bones.
Biscuit bones. Yeah, some
This
people
is
don't like
already
biscuit
boiled
bones, but
already.
guess what? It is very nutritious. It is high in calcium.
Wow.
Yes, it is high in calcium, and we have collagen in there too that is good for the skin.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's very, very
It's okay.
nutritious.
Yeah. Okay, so the biscuit bone. Okay.
Interesting.
All right. So the next one now I'll be adding is the crayfish.
We're going to be having our crayfish. So
branded
no
crayfish.
form of seasoning cubes. We're just going to add our crayfish to give us that very, very nice, taste that we're looking out for, and flavor also. Okay, and it's very, very high in good protein as well. Very high in good protein. So we have our crayfish in there.
And then we have our smoked mackerel.
Our smoked mackerel, wow.
To give you some nice.
We have loads of good proteins in here, guys. We have loads of good protein. I'm sure you guys, every viewers are taking note of all this. It's interesting. The nutrients here are very, very fabulous. Guess what we're adding here again? What are we adding?
We are adding the crushed. This is raw crushed granules. Can see
crushed granules. Wow, can you see that, guys? Can you see that?
It's raw.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah. So
fantastic.
we're adding this.
Fantastic. And granules are a good source of protein as well. Yeah, they have lots of oil. We have good oil. So when you say, I don't know, I'm missing out on oil, but they say oil is good, I'm supposed to consume oil. Yes, we have good amount of oil in your granule. So you are not completely missing out, my brothers and sisters. You are getting your good, very healthy, plant-based source of oil, which is good. Trust me, it's good.
So now I'll be adding the iru.
The iru are locust beans. Yeah, which is very nice. Natural. It feels natural. Fantastic, guys. Wow, that's interesting. I hope we're all taking notes because it's becoming more interesting by the way. So what are we adding now?
The dry pepper.
Okay, just a little. Wow, no, oh my God. That's so much, but it's good. Yeah. Wow, we have our pepper for my brothers and sisters that like it spicy.
Then we'll be adding the Cajun spice.
We have our Cajun spice.
Combination of different dry herbs.
Oh, wow. So we have like our oregano and the likes in there.
The
parsley and the likes.
And the likes.
Wow, very nutritious.
And sea salt.
And sea salt inside. Very, very nutritious. That's super nutritious. Wow, wow. I hope our viewers are taking note of all this because a lot is happening already. So I hope they are taking note. Yeah, and I can feel the aroma already as we cook. Yeah.
Add water.
Oh, we add some water to it as well. Wow, wow, wow. Fantastic. This is looking good. I hope we're taking note of all this interesting delicacy, the ingredients and the recipes. Wow. Wow, this is nice. I guess we're going to add a little more.
Yeah, we'll add a little more because it's a blended corn.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a blended corn.
Okay.
So I don't want it too thick.
Too thick. And like you said, it's a pottage.
Yeah. It's a porridge.
Porridge. Wow.
So the next one now I'll be adding is the chopped tomatoes.
Chopped tomatoes.
Like I said, you can add any vegetables of your choice depending on the one you want to add.
Fantastic. Wow, this is a lot going in there, and they're all looking very, very nice and nutritious. Exactly. Wow, guys,
adding the sea
sea salt. Okay. I remember the reason why we always choose to use sea salt is because it's natural. It's natural. It's not gone through any form of process at all. So sea salt to taste, depending on the quantity you are cooking.
The quantity.
Exactly.
Quantity.
So what's the next thing?
So we cover this. I'm going to give it a stir. Stir it and allow this to simmer for just 2 minutes. Okay. So while that is cooking, I have to shred the garlic egg and the cabbage.
And the cabbage. Oh, wow. Wow.
Still using our wonderful salad master food processor. You see, that's what I love. I love this method.
That food processor.
It makes my work in the kitchen very fast and very convenient to use. It's manual, master of vegetables and
salads. Fruits, vegetables,
and
salads. Exactly, I get you there. And by the way, remember we're using our Salad Master 316 titanium cookware. This actually helps us to retain the medicine in our food, which is the nutrients we are looking out for. We retain at least an average of 93% of the nutrients, and that makes your food your medicine, which in turn help you to prevent, manage, and reverse different lifestyle diseases that are on the increase today. A lot like obesity, people are struggling and battling with their weight and becoming overweight. Using a healthy cooking system can actually, in a wonderful way, help you lose weight because the calorie intake is reduced. You are no longer using any form of oil whatsoever, so your calorie intake is reduced. And when you eat so little, you feel so full because the nutrients are intact. When you're hungry, it's sending signal to the brain that I'm hungry. So we're just eating junks, we're eating so much calories, and the body is storing it in different parts. But when you eat in your 316 titanium healthy cooking system, with your 93% of the nutrients intact, the medicine is there. So the nutrients is intact. So you don't get hungry easily. I believe you understand what I'm trying to say, because it's nutrients that your body actually needs, not the quantity of food. Okay, so that's how you can actually lose weight healthily using the Salad Master 316 titanium cookware. And also prevents other lifestyle diseases. People are complaining of cholesterol. We're not using a single drop of oil, no single drop of oil. So guess what? You can easily manage your cholesterol like that. So over to you again.
Thank you, Mr. Tunde, for that amazing information. Okay, so I have to put the Acha now. That is the corn.
The Acha, that's the
corn. Acha, yeah.
Grinded
corn.
And okay, so we have to grind this, but not too smooth, right? Not too smooth. Wow, wow, guys, can you see that? This is coming out nicely. Wow, my northern brothers and sisters, you guys are really enjoying. You know, I'm enjoying your delicacies here now, right now. Now, the good thing about this is that the corn is actually very nutritious as well. It's high in B12, it's high in iron, it's high in folate, which is very good. It helps to prevent anemia. So some people can be anemic. So for those our viewers out there, and sometimes realize that you're anemic, when you take most of this, it helps you a good way. So it helps to prevent anemia. And it's also high in good carbohydrates. We have the complex carbohydrates. Exactly. So it's good complex carbohydrates, which is very nutritious.
Okay, this is enough. So when it boils, I have to notice the thickness.
So while it's boiling, we check with the thickness. So depending on how thick you want it, that determines the quantity you put. Okay, fantastic.
Okay, now quickly let's check our Ishapa soup and see how.
So we are going to leave the nut just for a second, and we are going to the Ekiti State. We are going to Ekiti State to see what's happening with our Ishapa
soup. Okay.
Oh, this is amazing. Wow. Can you see that? Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Guys, can you see that? No single drop of oil. No single drop of oil. Imagine the color. This is amazing. Can you see that color? Without a single drop of oil whatsoever. And it's coming out very, very nice. I can feel the aroma. You know, it's, oh my God, it's
so this
fabulous.
Is time to put the scent leaf now, and it's ready?
And it's ready. Wow. Once we put the scent leaf, it's ready. And remember too, our scent leaf is very, very nutritious. It's high in lots of anti-inflammatory properties. It also helps to boost the immune system as well. Yeah, it helps to boost the immune system as well. And it helps to fight some certain kind of infections as well For some people that have cold or flu, the saint leaf, it's a go-to. There are different ways to apply it or to use it, and you get to maximize the benefit of adding saint leaf to your delicacies.
Okay. Okay, so this is ready. Our
Ishapa soup is ready, guys. Our Ishapa soup is ready. I'm excited. This is amazing. This is amazing. Can you beat that? Without a single drop of oil, and it's coming out so well.
Yeah,
wow,
like
fantastic.
I said, the leaf is optional, but because we use a dry leaf, I wanted a fresh leaf in my soup.
Okay. Wow, that's fantastic. So our Ishapa soup is ready.
Okay.
So all we need to do is to turn it off completely. Wow. Wow. Guys, can you see that? Our Ishapa soup is ready. This is amazing. This is amazing. In no time, in a very short period of time, we're able to achieve this already. Isn't it amazing? Thank you so much, Salad Master, for giving us the privilege to achieve this using our own 316 titanium cookware to cook without a single drop of oil, no some form of reaction with our food, retaining the nutrients in the food, which is the most important thing we're particular about. This is amazing, guys.
Yeah. So now the next thing now we have to do now is to shred the ginger and then the garlic. But first I have to wash my hands again with soap and water because I've touched some things.
Jessica is very mindful and cautious about hygiene and cleanliness. Before you realize what is happening, she touches the surface and that surface, she's right back washing her hands to make sure that everything is super clean. And that's the ideal kitchen, habit, what do you call, habit you want to adopt, basically.
Okay, now, this is our garden
eggs. I love garden eggs, Jessica. Particularly this white. There's the green type and there's the white type. Although it's a fruit and it's known for some kind of its natural taste. There's this natural bitterness you have in your garden egg.
Okay, the garden egg, I'll be using cone number 3.
Okay, so we're going to be using cone number 3.
Yeah, we are using our Salad Master food processor, and I'll be using one of the cones called cone number 3. So that's what I'll be using to.
So can you see the Salad Master food processor again, viewers? Like I told you, your kitchen is not complete without this. You can imagine, amazing, amazing, with your garden egg. Normally, you would have taken your knife and chop. But guess what? Very fast, in the shortest period of time, you achieve your garden egg shredded very nicely. Like I said, you want this machine, you need to ask the person that has invited you on this call. And by the way, remember, it's free. So you need to just say, guy, it's free. How do I get it? Tell me what to do. Basically, the person will tell you, and then you have your machine. Trust me. We have about hundreds of this machine that we're giving out for free. And please make sure you partake in this. Don't miss out, because your kitchen is not complete without this.
Exactly. So this is our sliced garden egg using cone number 3. So now the next thing that I'll be shredding is the cabbage.
We have our cabbage. And by the way, garden egg is very nutritious too. It's high in lots of fiber. Very good, and it helps easy bowel. It helps for easy bowel. So the fiber out of the system as well.
Okay. So I'll be using one of the ones again called code number. That master food processor. This is manual. You can see that.
So I'm going to be using our code number 5 for our cabbage. Yeah. By the way, cabbage is actually very, very nutritious. You need to answer me. What do you do with this core part of the cabbage? I know, don't worry. Most times people throw it away because it's hard, and it's bitter. But guess what? That's where most of your nutrients is, okay? But sometimes you have this indigestion, heartburn, chest burn. You go to the pharmacy to get your Gestid, Gaviscon, and the likes. You get it from the cabbage. So the idea is to preserve the nutrients, to peptic ulcer, and a whole lot. You can actually manage it from this.
Wow,
Yes.
did you all hear that?
Yes.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. So now I'll be using code number 1 to shred this herb there, and then I'll be using code number 5 for the entire cabbage.
Okay.
Shredding. So this is code number 1 to shred that hard part that is
Fantastic.
bitter and strong.
But it's medicine, is the
But it's
medicine is the key.
medicinal.
Yeah, the nutrients, the nutrients.
Very. Okay.
Guys, can you see? Can you see? Fantastic. Fantastic. Very, very easy.
Now all that herb is out.
Exactly.
Did you see that?
Exactly.
See? Okay.
So we're going to use code number
Code
5.
number 5 now to shred the rest of the cabbage.
Fantastic. So we are maximizing every single bit of our food because our food has everything it takes to heal us. Okay, we're going all natural, we're going all organic, we're going all holistic just to make sure our health. Remember, our body is $1 million. It's worth more than $1 billion. Okay, because there's no replacement, there's no spare. So you just have to do what you have to do by making sure that you preserve it, you take care of it so that the body as well can also serve you better. So can you see that, viewers?
Our cabbage and our garden egg is all shredded using Salad Master food processor. Code number 1 for the herb that is hard, and then code number 5 for the cabbage, and then code number 3 for the garden egg.
Fantastic. Can you see that? Super amazing. So why wouldn't you want this machine in your kitchen? Trust me, you need to get it in your kitchen.
Exactly. You need to have this. That is one part of the kitchen, and your kitchen beautifies your kitchen and beautiful.
So I'm super excited, guys. If you're joining us for the first time, please don't hesitate to subscribe on our YouTube channel and also share with your family and friends. Trust me, you get notifications while we're coming your way to share with you different Nigerian cuisines, especially Nigerian cuisines, jumping from the east to the west to the north to the south, to share with you how we can use our food, our own local food, to prevent, manage, and reverse different lifestyle diseases. Okay, Chef Jessica.
Okay, now I have to add the ginger and the garlic.
Gwote Acha.
I have to add the cabbage
and the garden egg.
Yeah, and the garden egg. Exactly, Gwote Acha too. And it's coming on nicely.
Wow, wow, guys, can you see? This is nice. Wow, that's a porridge.
So we have to add this.
So we are adding our garden eggs and our shredded cabbage in there. Wow, this is nice. This is awesome. This is awesome. I hope our viewers are taking notes. I hope you are jotting down. I hope our northern brothers and sisters are having fun. They are taking notes of all of this amazing, healthy way to prepare our meal, you know, without making sure that we have so much oil, which will increase all the calories, and then making sure that we eliminate every form of pollution whatsoever. The idea is to make sure that your food, the medicine, the nutrients are intact. Exactly. And this will actually help us to reverse most of the lifestyle diseases down, the increase today, and most importantly, boost our immune system. We don't just with our immune system, because our immune system is like the soldier that fights for us.
That fights, exactly. Take care of your billion-dollar body.
Exactly.
So the next one now we adding all the vegetables, and we allow that to just to simmer for 2 minutes, and we are ready, and done. All the food.
Wow, fantastic, fantastic. Guys, this is amazing. This is really amazing. Very, very amazing. I super love this. So we're adding our vegetables now. Yeah, we are adding our vegetables now.
So now we'll be adding the yakwa leaf.
Yakwa
leaf, but nothing else to understand what I mean by this leaf. Yakwa leaf.
But I think in English it's called the pumpkin leaf. But we have different species of pumpkin leaf. So we need to go by the yakwa leaf.
Yakwa leaf. Okay, now we have to add the scallions or the spring onions. I love the flavor. Like I said, this porridge is a combination of different kinds of vegetables.
Vegetables, so we have the different grains,
Yes,
and they are super very, very medicinal. They are nutritious. We have all our iron, our zinc, our folate in our spinach. This is spinach, right?
This is spinach.
Okay.
So we added the spinach.
Wow, this is interesting.
Then we give it a stir and allow that to simmer for
just about a minute or two.
And we are
done.
And we are done cooking.
Wow, fantastic. This is amazing, guys. This is actually amazing. This is amazing. Can you see the color? The color is fantastic. It's fabulous. I love what I see already. This is amazing. And this is what a porridge looks like. This is what a porridge actually looks like. Can you see that amazing green color there? This is fantastic. I love this already. I can imagine how much nutrients has been retained in this food here right now. So by the time you eat this food, you're certain that you can reverse most of these lifestyle diseases because we had not used any form of seasoning cubes, we had not used any form of oil and the likes. And most of the combinations we have there are very healthy. We have our cabbage, we have our ginger, we have our everything super duper healthy nutrients in there. Wow,
so we allow this now to simmer for 2 minutes and the food is ready. Okay, now let's get back to Mr. Marvel and
Mr. Marvel, Mr. Marvel, do you have any questions for us? Yeah.
Wow. This is
Mr. Marvel, can you?
Beautiful. Thank you very much, Salad Master.
Yeah, can you hear us, Mr. Marvel? Hello, Mr. Marvel.
Mr. Marvel.
Hello, can you hear us, Mr. Marvel? Okay, pending the time we're waiting to actually get through with Mr. Marvel. Just a reminder, this has been proudly sponsored by Salad Master. And Salad Master has actually helped to giving us this platform to share with us amazing ways on how we can maximize the nutrients in our food using our 316 titanium stainless steel cookware, and also by making sure that the nutrients are intact, which is the most important for us. The idea is to prevent, manage, and reverse different lifestyle diseases that are on the increase today with our natural food. Now, we are particularly focusing on our different Nigerian cuisines, our different Nigerian delicacies to make sure we're able to achieve this. So you don't have to go too far. The most important is to make sure that we reverse, because a lot of people have actually been predisposed to most of these lifestyle diseases. A lot of people are saying, I'm overweight, I want to lose weight. A lot of people are saying, oh, my blood sugar, my doctor says this, my doctor says that, my cholesterol level is that. How do I manage it? And then they come back and say, I'm not supposed to eat this food, I'm not supposed to eat that food. But the idea of what we're trying to do is that particular food you love to eat, we try as much as possible to share with you a better and healthy way to eat that food, to make sure that you use that same food with very fantastic combinations to reverse most of this lifestyle disease. And thanks to Chef Jessica, she's been back and back, forth and forth, making sure that we are not just sticking to the East and forgetting the West. We're not just sticking to the West and forgetting the North. We're not just sticking to the North and forgetting the South. So we are really going across board to make sure that everybody is happy, to make sure that everybody gets the basic of their own local delicacy and know how to actually retain the medicine, which is the nutrients, which will actually help them reverse most of this lifestyle disease. So amazing work, Chef Jessica. I'm so happy. I'm so proud. That's why I say she's the best chef. Mr. Marvel, can you hear us?
Okay, I think I'm back. Okay, yeah, I can hear you now loud and clear.
Welcome back.
We have one quick question. Someone is asking, the locust bean, what are the vitamins and minerals or nutrients in the locust bean that we've added?
Okay, fantastic, Mr. Marvel. Thank you so much for that. Now, the good thing is that, like I said earlier, the locust bean is high in protein. Yes, it's very, very high in protein. So we know the vital functions of protein in our system. For growing kids, it actually helps to boost, to help to build the tissues, and the cells properly. For adults, we are done growing exactly, but guess what? It still helps to maintain our tissues. It helps to maintain and replace our worn out tissues and cells as well. Couple with the fact that the locust beans is high in most of our micronutrients that we need in very, very little quantity, okay? It's high in calcium as well. Yes, we are surprised. It's high in calcium, it's high in zinc, it's high in iron as well, okay? It's high in manganese as well as zinc as well. So locust beans is high in most of our micronutrients as well as very high in protein. It's very high in protein. And most importantly, we always choose seasoning cubes and the like. We choose to use it because it's natural. It's natural. And it's also high in some key vitamins. Exactly. Yeah, it's high in many key vitamins. And all of this in all helps to boost our immune system and prevents us from falling sick. So please, let's maximize and use our locust beans very, very well.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, nutritionist. Thank you. Someone says on the show, I love all the vegetables that you've used today. It really looks healthy. Thank you very much, Jessica and nutritionist. I love your show. Okay, now the last question before I go back to you guys in the studio. Someone is saying you used the machine and it was so easy. So easy to use. So easy. I love that machine. How can I get one? Is someone's question today.
All right, so let me do the honors to answer the question. First, you need to get across to the person that has invited you on the call to ask the person how. By the way, like we said, it's free and we are actually doing some promo. Yes, we are doing some promo. We have about 100 of these machines to give away free of charge. But guess what? You need to ask how. How do I get it for free? Because you know, at the same time, nothing comes for free. So you need to do something. But most importantly, you need to invite people on the call. You need to invite people on the call. You need to make sure that you ask specifically the person that has invited you, and the person will tell you how exactly to go about getting these machines for free. The idea is to change people's life, to make sure that we use this platform to get across to as many people as possible. So the more numbers of people you get across on this platform, the more ideas, the more ways you know how to get. So terms and conditions apply though, but make sure you get on that call and ask the person, how do I get the machine for free? Okay, Mr. Marvel, thank you so much. It was great having you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Over to you guys now in the studio.
Thank you, thank you so much, Mr. Marvel.
Mr. Marvel.
So, Chef Jessica, I'm super excited. I can't wait to see. We are done with our Ishapa soup. It's waiting for us in one corner. So now let's see our Gwote Acha. I'm sure our Gwote Acha is ready.
It's ready.
Oh my God. Wow, guys, can you see? This is amazing. This is amazing. This is a fantastic pottage. I can feel it already. Wow, this is nice. Can you see that? This is fabulous.
Okay, this is ready. So I have to turn off the heat now, and then we dish.
Oh, fantastic.
Acha and the Ishapa soup.
Okay, so we're turning it off now. Wow, fantastic. I'm super excited. I hope our viewers have been able to take lots of notes and they've enjoyed the show so far. This is amazing. Please, please, please don't hesitate to actually share with your friends and family after you subscribe on our YouTube page as well.
Yes. So I have to dish the Ishapa soup first. Ishapa is the first soup we cooked. So I have to dish that first. Okay. And then I will dish the Gwote Acha.
And our Gwote Acha. Yeah. Fantastic. Guys, I'm super duper excited. You know, I want to see how it looks. Wow. So we have our Ishapa soup. Oh my God. Can you see that color? That's amazing. Wow. My kids, brothers and sisters, now we do. So this is what you guys have been enjoying. I can imagine. Oh my God. Wow. Can you see that? Without a single drop of oil. And it looks very fabulous. It looks fabulous. Without a single drop of oil, no seasoning cube whatsoever. This is amazing. This is amazing. Wow, wow. Viewers, can you see that this is looking so fantastic? I'm so super happy and excited to be a part of this amazing team, to actually experience this live and direct. Wow, can you see that? That's amazing. That's amazing. There you go, viewers. We have our Ishapa soup already dished and served. So the next one we are going to be serving now is our Gwote Acha. Our Gwote Acha. I can't wait to see this. This is going to come out really nice. Wow. Okay. Fit. See that color. Wow, this is amazing. This is amazing. Chef Jessica, you have done an amazing job. I can see the biscuit bone.
The biscuit bone.
Yeah,
Cabbage,
I can see the biscuit bone. I can see the green colors. I can feel the garden eggs. I can feel the cabbage, and I can feel the tomatoes. Wow, this is nice. Guys, viewers, can you see that? Can you see that? This is amazing. This is amazing. This is awesome. This is awesome. Guys, can you see that? We have used our 10 quarts, which is about 9 liters, and we have used our 7 quarts as well to achieve this. Okay, guys, thank you so much, Salad Master, for actually sponsoring this program, for giving us a platform to share with our viewers on how to make sure that they use that Nigerian delicacies to cook their food and then retain the medicine in their food. We really appreciate you, Salad Master. And by the way, for our YouTube viewers, if you are joining us for the first time, please try as much as possible to hit the subscribe button and also share it with friends and family. And by the way, Chef Jessica, what other shows do we have coming along so our viewers can stay excited?
We have the cook along with the chef on Wednesday evening by 6:30 p.m. every Wednesday evening.
Fantastic. Our cook along, please stay tuned, don't stay far, stay tuned, stay close by to make sure you come alongside with our cook along, okay? To come alongside with our cook along. So by the way, like I said, this is Salad Master office in Lagos, Nigeria. This is Excel region and we are in Victoria Island, okay? We are in Victoria Island.
Yeah.
So we're actually done with our fantastic, fabulous, amazing recipes for today. I'm super excited. I'm sure our viewers have been able to learn a lot. I'm sure you've taken a lot of notes today. Okay, so until we come your way next week with another super amazing, exciting recipes and menu, please stay tuned. Don't forget to tag along on the Cook Along with Chef Jessica on Wednesday, okay? And then, Mr. Marvel, thank you so much for being a part of the show. Thank you for being with us. Exactly. Unfortunately, you are not here. We're going to taste this food for you, okay? So don't worry. You can just take your spoon and your plate. We dish it over the camera, okay? And then we tell you how it tastes.
Yeah.
All right? So today we've been able to achieve our Ishapa soup and our Gwote Acha. Stay tuned. On the next episode, you get another awesome, amazing recipe. Exactly. So, Chef Jessica, our usual way, what do we say? We say medium, click, low, and we go. Medium, click, low, and we go means we cook from medium heat, you click, it goes low, and then your food is ready, is intact. So let's go again, Chef Jessica. Okay. Medium, click, low, and we go. So guys, until next week, catch you. Make sure you have a fantastic, fabulous weekend, okay? Yeah. All right, now, bye-bye, guys. Bye. Medium, click, low, and we go.